Yeah, let's go. Let's go for it. Let's turn this thing on. Go ahead, hit all the buttons. Got them here somewhere. Oh, my. There, that one. So let's try it again. Hey, everybody. What's going on?
Hello, peasants.
Hello to you. Good day, FMJ 777 and Kogo Antenna. It is stream time. Good day. And Red Heron was the first comment over there on Twitch. Llama, what's going on? Marco with the hello peasants, and mine horse says hello, and not to forget Cobra and Flipper Alloy. Flipper Alloy, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome back, everyone. I'm gonna have to move out of that hangar before I can start. We are here at L70, Agua Dulce. Agua Dulce? A very small airport just north. It's a little bit north of Los Angeles. I'm going there. I'm going to Pasadena in a couple of, I was going to say months, in a couple of weeks. In like 15 days. 13 days, 14, anyway, I'm going up, down there. And so I thought I'd fly around. A long time ago, during this wonderful time when everyone was locked in their homes, there was a helicopter pilot that couldn't do what he normally does, which is, he normally does car reviews. He's an automobile reviewer. But he really couldn't do that because no one was driving cars, so no one was giving him cars to review. So he got in his helicopter and did different routes around Los Angeles, and those videos kind of blew up. And I'm Micah Flies? I think it's Micah Flies. Totally forgetting now. Anyway, one of the ones he did, maybe the first one I saw, was traveling the LA River and talking about the history of the LA River. And because he has flown a lot in LA and lived in LA for a long time, he knew every little spot. It starts around Van Nuys Airport, kind of around there. It actually starts above that, but I think that's where he went into the river and flew it. And the other cool thing is that right now, unlike most of the time, right now, the LA River got water in it. We will always see water in it in the sim. It tends to put water in the LA River, but most of the time, the Los Angeles River is a big, empty cement canal with nothing in it. It actually was a river. I was reading about it, and we'll read more about it later. But it actually was a river, and it would flood all the time. And so that's why they paved it. They kind of paved the river. And if you don't know where LA River is, then think back to that old movie, Terminator 2, when they jumped the motorcycle into the big cement river. That's LA River. And actually, that was in the days when they would really film that stuff. Back in the day, when a stunt like that would be filmed for real. So they had a stuntman jump the motorcycle, and they had a tractor of a semi-truck go through one of the bridges and dive into they used a crane, but it looked good. It looked amazing. Anyway, let's jump in here. Also, I just realized, don't jump in yet. I just realized that while I was playing around with my settings, I thought I would turn off all the online stuff. So we're on Southeast Asia, as per always. And see if anyone is gonna show up today. Oh yeah, in order to move the helicopter, I have to put the little guy in. This little guy here. There's nothing to do because it's not actually a 2024. I'm using the Taog version, payware version, instead of the free one that you get with the sim. I'm using the payware version right now, and it doesn't have any 2024 features particularly, but it's got some other features that make it more cool-like. So we'll just move out here and jump in that way. There we go. Now we're all in. Yikes. Take a look at this beautiful scenery that we will quickly depart from. This is all freeware. If you just put in exclamation scenery, it might come up with the right stuff. It was pointed out to me that the bridge scenery is not approved for 2024, but it does seem to work. So no one's here. Did I screw up something? Did I do something wrong? Am I on the wrong server? Or is just no one showed up yet? I thought I saw... Oh, I know what I might be doing. Nope, that's not it. Is this stuff working? Nope, no one's here. I didn't put in the wrong airport, did I? No. L70. It's all good. It is here. Did I break something? Hello? Oh well, I will continue with my start. Not that important that people are here at the moment. You're all there. Oh, did I break my sim? Let me check some things. Let me check some things here. Let's go over here, and I'm on the Southeast Asia server. I'm on Southeast Asia, and actually, first time chatter, you KKK. That's a strange screen name right now. If you do it that way, you get the server. There it is. So that's where I should be. I think I broke my sim. Maybe by the time I get done starting, things will show up. Oh my gosh. Oh, I know how to see. See, there's... Oh, there's no one there. I don't see anybody. Nobody's there. I've got 3 people, all players, live players, all players. You know, I did have somebody invite me to a group, but I didn't accept the invite. Let's see what we're... that never changes, though. I never change those settings. It doesn't mean that they might have somehow gotten changed. That's not where it is. I don't even know where those settings are anymore. Where are those settings anymore? Online, AI, offline, live weather, Southeast Asia, multiplayers, reset to defaults. Yeah, good idea. Is it all the way out? I have to end the flight to look at that, don't I? End flight. It's right here. Flight conditions. Just checking it off. Live weather, traffic. It's not. It's on group. I wonder if that's because someone invited me to a group. It jumped to group. Oh, that's weird. That hasn't happened at all today. Yesterday I was in a group. Couldn't. Oh, weird. Look at that. Oh, and now I have to reposition myself. No, someone is there. I can't be there. I'll be there. Perhaps that is out in the open. We'll soon find out. I'm stuck. Oh, I see. I'm still in somebody's hangar. Oh, no, I'm not. Nope, I'm all good. And there's a bunch of people. There we go. Okay, that's great. Fantastic. Hello, everyone. Oh, I'll go over here now. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. It figures. I messed with my settings, and it should have made everything better. Oh, I know what's going on. Things are still loading in. That's why it's glitchy. Things are loading up. We've got everyone. Okay. That's who invited me to a group. Tay2000. What's going on? It's strange, though. I didn't accept the group invite, and yet it changed me to a group. There we go. Very strange. Well, let's get going. There's a lot to see. Great little airport scenery, for one. Freeware. Oh, I'm really glitched out, though. It's a little glitchy today.
Now, what I have for your starters today is a potato-encrusted scallop with lobster foam. And we're going to top that with some nice cream fraiche.
Yeah, let's do it. Start up and go. That's it, right? Oh, that takes a minute. Everything is taking an extra second. It's making me very nervous. Stop not working perfectly. Stop giving me a hassle and just work. Just go ahead and work. There we go. Just go ahead and work as you should. There we are. You're back, actually, after so long. Good to see you. It happens. People come, they go. We're still here. We're still all here. Everything's hunky-dory. Sky Command giving himself a shout out. Sky Command, check out Marco. Oh, he's giving Marco a shout out. What's up? This time I'm not going to delete Flight Sim. Oh, you deleted Flight Sim. Lots of people reload it like all the time. Oh, because of space. Yeah, a lot of people load it all the time. Sky Command, how are you? Coming in early on the day. Jolito, he's the complete package. The voice, the looks, the success. The success? I don't know about that. I'll go with the voice and the looks. I'll take it. I'll take it. Nice to see you, Sky. I wish I had was quicker with the little our new little poster. In a couple of weeks, I'm going to be streaming with Sky. I still have some things to work out technically in the background as far as my own curiosity, but Cobra. Every time I say Cobra, I want to say Cobra Kai. Cobra made a fantastic poster. It's probably as good, where to go? It's probably as good as the AI video that got posted earlier. Oh, it doesn't come out right when I try and just show it. Well, I'll just show it that way. Check this out. Is that going to do it? Check this out. That is the new poster. If you want to know, I'm on the one behind the goose back 2 years ago. If you want to know, I'm the one behind the goose back 2 years ago. Oh, cool. I'm assuming you mean devil. Handsome devil. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? January 14th, I will be in Pasadena, California, flying a full motion simulator. And I mean, this poster is so good, I don't want to, if I put it up too soon, no one will pay any attention. So we'll be posting that in a weekish. Post it somewhere, everywhere. Post it all over the world. All over the world. Oh, there's my button. Oh, I got my buttons now. One of the reasons I was messing up in the beginning, which I'm sure nobody saw, but I was kind of screwing things up because my buttons were charging. So I took them off the charger and I came right in here and I started like hitting buttons. Oh, that's a good idea. Just hit any random button. And yeah, I just started hitting buttons. There we go. Now we're back and we're ready to start. Let's start this thing up. Oh yeah, you don't need to put the throttle on for this one. You just hold the starter down. There it goes. Any minute now, we'll have the rotors. There they go. There they go. Rotors are turning at 20%. It is going to be so fun. You're going to be teaching a little. I hope not too much. I hope once we get in the air, I'll kind of have it. But there are some curiosities. And once this gets to about 50, I can let go of the starter. I probably could let go now. I'm never sure, but I don't want it to die. Yeah, I think I have a start. Yeah, I have a start. Nope. Nope. I know what I did. I know exactly what I did. I didn't put the fuel on. I knew there was too many red things over here. Too many red buttons. Now I should just be able to hit it again. Because it's a sim. If it wasn't a simulator, I think you would want to wait for it to completely die back down. Here it goes. When it got stuck at 40, I was curious. It should keep going past 50. This is in the green, going into the red, just barely, and stabilizing. We're past 60. I released the starter. And we have a start. Bring my throttle up a smidge. And reset this. Uh-oh. Come on. I'm having trouble with this, the switch is working. Oh, and that's my inverter. So the inverter wants to be on. So you want to switch this there, and you want to turn that on. There we are. And let's put some lights on. The weather is a little... We're just north of you now, Sky Command, if you're still watching. Or maybe we're at your home airport. Maybe you live out where we are. Who knows? Who really knows? You could live right here, for all I know. So to get that RPM limit down, we'll turn the rotor all the way up. Because I'm not in the group of yours, I would accept being part of your group. Well, I'm not actually. We're not in a group. We're just flying all players. We're always just flying all players. So don't need to be in a group. You can friend me. I can friend you, and that way you can always see where we are. If you send me a friend request, I will definitely accept that. But you don't need to be. There's no group per se. Yeah, it's a little bit different. A little bit different the way we do it. So anyone can hop in at any time. In other words, we want it to be as open as possible so that I have as many distractions as I can possibly have as I fly along, trying to explain what I'm doing and stuff. It's never enough distractions. And by the way, we do have a bit of a show for you later. Happy New Year, everyone. Oh, I left my controls in the other room. I was going to do a thing. I'll do it later. But Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve, unless you're in some parts of the world, and then it's Happy New Year's Eve. For many of you, it is. So our plan today is to go down. We're going to go to Van Nuys Airport from here. Oh my gosh, what did I do? What did I touch? It's on there. Go straight in, dude. Going to Van Nuys Airport, and then we'll start along the LA River with stops at places like Universal Studios. We will see across to Burbank Airport. We will also, there's another studio helipad here. I think it's Disney or something. We're stopping at a helipad in Burbank, just a random, very random, Glendale. That's in Glendale. And then we have to hit the Rosebowl because it's still college football season for some of us. And a helipad there in Pasadena, which I think is near where the building will be doing the full sim in. Then we're going to go out to the LA Arboretum, which I don't even remember existed. And Heidi and I might be going there for a visit, and then downtown to the Citicorp helipad. But you can land on any of the dozens of helipads there, and then continuing to follow the river. Wait, that's not the Citicorp, is it? It is. We'll be following the river more. This isn't accurate. Or something like this, or something like that. Indeed. All right. First, before we lift off, what do? We turn the freaking throttle all the way up. And in this wonderful heli, it actually starts with full fuel, unless you change it. I have added steps. This is why I like this slightly better than the new free one. I was able to add steps and... Oh, where'd the mirrors go? Oh, this stuff flew off. It flew off when I closed the sim. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought it would keep it. I thought it would remember my commands. So I want the... I like to have all the kind of normal stuff. Wire cutters, mirrors, and steps. Like most civilian helicopters will have flying along. Oh, and I forgot to look up the video. I forgot to find the video. I saw someone, I've seen several people complaining about the hula girl dancer. And there was a short video of someone who does an actual pilot flying a 500 in Hawaii had that exact thing on his dashboard. Identical. I would crack me up. I thought that was really hilarious. So it's the most realistic thing in the sim. No reason to get upset. Take a break.
Are we stopped?
We're stopped.
Hey.
Good.
Hey, man.
Why don't we take a 5-minute break?
Hey, I'll do it. I'll do it. Don't you be... Don't make me come back there. What was I thinking now? I lost my way. Is that what you're seeing for me? Oh, isn't that crazy? Isn't that nuts? That's what comes out in multiplayer. Oh, and that's also because it's a 2020 aircraft, I think. I do not know why the model matching is so weird for that. Got messed up multiplayer stuff, right? Yeah! Well, another day in the life of the sim, eh? I see that! I was checking out. You've got airplanes where the sky crane is. That's supposed to be a sky crane. Oh, it disappeared now. Maybe it got fixed. And you've got... Well, that's interesting. You know why? Here's why you have that. It's because you were watching the AI video and sending us AI videos. So AI decided, oh, he must want all AI airplanes in his multiplayer, because that's what that looks like. That looks like a 407 with a 429 top stuck on it. It's really bizarre. Because the game couldn't find it. It's substituted. Well, that's not even an existing model. I don't know what... Like, where does the game get that? Where does the game get that? Oh my gosh. We're always discussing multiplayer. It's an ongoing ridiculousness. Okay. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to look at my weather right now, which looks gorgeous. Looks very nice. Let's see if I'm on live. I'm on live weather. I have 8 knots at 4.5, which is perfect for our takeoff. It appears to be sunny and clear at this point. Let's go! It does look awesome. It does indeed. All right, you heard it. Red Heron's ready. Let's go, folks. Look at all the Hueys. Who knows if they're supposed to be that? Oh, that is a 407. Tower Tech is in a 407. My multiplayer is working better. Isn't that bizarre? 122.8 for the CTAF here. Everyone, let everyone else know that you're leaving on the CTAF. Don't mess that up. I think we just go almost directly to the... Oh, that's right. I forgot a couple more things. My plan's not in there. It's over there. I was going to put it in because... There we go. Oh, it's the other way, though. I need to go the opposite way. Back here. There we go. 19 miles to Van Nuys Airport. But you can also put a GPS on your dash in this one, which is what I've seen mostly when I see these. Usually you see more than one. There's usually a couple of GPSs tucked in different areas, but it's right there. Tablet GPS, which is, I mean, it's kind of useless because I got no flight plan locked in there, but there we go. Oh, no, not that. No, don't do that. Just the map. Close that. Oh, damn it. There we go. I wanted to go out. A little bit out. Gorgeous out here, isn't it? This is awesome. This is an awesome spot. Marco must be in the CH-47. Welcome, everyone. Whoa! Happy New Year's Eve once again. Good to see everyone. Thanks for coming along on my another silly little flights with Joel. And wow, I'm dead on the magenta right now. Basically. Almost dead on the magenta. But I love these desert hills leading into LA. And I love the fact that...
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Aha! Somebody's telling the truth today. Nice. Nice one. Thanks, Grandpa. Appreciate that. Believe it or not, I do. I love how this is we're just a few miles north of LA, which the county has 14 million people in it. The city must have close to 4 million. But you get a few miles north and it's this. I mean, look at this. Other than the freeway being full of cars, it looks like there's hardly anything out here. Isn't that nuts? I didn't know if people would want to do this flight because it's just a little LA flight. But yeah, crazy stuff. Agua Dulce, that's the airport we just left. And hello, Amanda, over on YouTube. Hello, welcome in. Welcome to our tour of the LA River with detours, many detours. Van Nuys Airport also historic, but the info, I mean, I could spend a day just talking about Van Nuys Airport. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Everywhere, every turn is a valley. You can just take a valley everywhere here. Also, if you like to hike, these areas, normally you need a lot of water. Lately, there's been a lot of rain, but it's very dry out here. But great hiking. I mean, look at all these places, hiking trails. Okay, can't see any now, but there's a lot of hiking trails out here. I don't really see any, but there are. I lived in this area for 11 years. That's why it sounds like I live here. I did for 11 years. Hey, Happy New Year to you too. Happy New Year's Eve. Probably have a big fireworks show later. Look, there's a nice radio tower just here. It's one of the sceneries I really like in the sim overall is the radio tower sceneries. Like there's always a place to land. If you're just flying around and you want to, do a spot landing somewhere, you can just hit one of these radio tower areas and put down right there. It's pretty detailed. It looks like there's water there too. Very cool. You flew an X-Cub over Cuba. It's interesting. I have a friend who lives in Arizona, but he just got back from Cuba. And he's one of these people that writes a very detailed Christmas letter, which I didn't know until I got it was the first time I've got a Christmas letter from him. And he talks all about going to Cuba. It was amazing. Amazing, and I don't know how him and his wife eat so much because neither one of them, they're both very thin. But they do something and then they eat a huge meal, and then they do something and then they eat a huge meal. Anyway, it sounded amazing. Cuba just sounds like an amazing place to visit. So now you're seeing a lot of small roads and hiking trails, dirt roads, areas where you can hang out. And it would be so, imagine if you were down there living here and this many helicopters suddenly flew over, you would think something really weird was going on. Even if you're in the sim and you see this, if you're on the Southeast Asia server right now and you're seeing this many helicopters, you might kind of freak out a little bit. Just a little. Why is this not following my aircraft? Oh, that's weird. That froze. That's useless. That is useless. I thought I was off course. I should see the airport by now. We're in the valley. In the valley. Anyone remember a song called Valley Girl? Must have been the late 90s, Valley Girl. That's where we are. Boy, this thing really cruises if you're not careful. It really goes. Gag me with a spoon. That's it. That was one of them. That was one of the lines from that song. It also was a real expression. That's how people really, well, teenagers really talked. Yeah. What else was it? Despite being Cuban, I grew up briefly in California. Oh, really? Yeah, my friend and his wife, they really loved your country. It was funny because he's really into cars, so every piece of the adventure was started with what car they took to get there. Gnarly, dude! What car they took to get there was like a big part of it. Because Cuba has all the old cars. I don't know why I don't see Van Nuys. It's a pretty big airport. We're just passing over a small airport, which I don't even know what airport that is. Van Nuys should be like straight ahead of me. I guess it's the way the sun is hitting things. Am I just about to fly over it and miss it? So this is the 5 freeway we're going over. That's the 5. I lived right down there. My last 5 years, I lived, I think 7 places. No, that's not right. I only have 3 or 4. My wife lived 7 places. Oh, I lived just up there. See where the 5 and where those 2 freeways meet. Now I'm forgetting the second freeway. That's where I lived. Just there, which means yeah, I'm still right on target for Van Nuys. A lot of I don't know if it's still true, but when I lived there, the news helicopters flew out of here, pretty much here or Santa Monica, but it's a massive helicopter base. It's not depicted very well in the sim without add-on scenery. There it is. I see it. It's so flat and indiscreet. It's hard to see from here, but we would have contacted the tower by now because it is a towered airport. And you wouldn't need, flying at this height, coming in, we would have needed to say, what's going on? What are we doing? I'm going to land briefly at the spot so that I can see all these helicopters in a group again. I'm going to land where I think the helicopters would be. It seems like they used to have an air show here too, static air show, because of where it is. I don't think they had a lot of displays. I need to slow down. I have 11 knots of wind now. Right on my tail, isn't it? Pretty much. Right on my tail. My collective is full down. I'm just floating. Floating like a butterfly. There we go. Now we're going down fast. Going down fast. So I think this area, actually I think this area by the tower is more where they hung out. There was some freeware. Oh, geez. There was some freeware scenery that had all the helipads. As there's dozens of them. There's like 24 helipads just in here, just in this area here. Anyone fly out of Van Nuys? Tell me where they are. I think it's just right around here. What is that? Oh, that's one of the quasars. There's a quasar parked here. That is funny. That is very funny. And then we're going to have a nice soft landing, yeah? Nice. Whoops. Ballooning, ballooning, ballooning. Nice soft landing. There we go. There we are. Let's see. Yeah, we got a 500. Look at all the Hueys coming in. Hueys, the 60, the CH-47, another 500. Might be a 205. Look at them all. Talk about gnarly. Oh yeah. That sky crane is a little hard to fly, isn't it? It's a little tricky to fly. I'm not real fond of it. I love the way it looks. But I don't know about that flight model. More Hueys, the 407. Still one of my favorites. No Mini 500 today. Let's see what else comes in. What do we got over there? Wahoo! It seems like now that you have different planes. You're using FSX flight model. Are you really? Oh, that's cool. I bet that works good. But you are seeing them as different planes than before. It's all good. Oh, that means I should take a picture. Stand by, folks. One moment, we'll be on our way. So I'll take a couple of nice shots of the group. Because you're all so nice. Oh, I can't do what I was trying to do. Okay, we'll just do it this way. Photo object complete. A view of Los Angeles, stunning cities of the world. I had no idea that was a photo assignment. Photo objective complete. I got another photo objective done. One of the photo objectives could be mass helicopter flight anywhere in the world. That should be a photo objective, don't you think? Wouldn't that be cool? You passed over Whitman Airport on your way to Van Nuys. I think we missed Whitman. Was that Whitman that because I lived right by Whitman. So I thought we weren't quite there yet, but that's another great airport. That's actually, that's one that I saw a emergency landing at when I was watching one of the Micah Flies videos. I think it's Micah Flies. Something was questionable about the way his Eastrom, he was flying in an Eastrom, and something was weird about how it was running. So he called for an emergency landing, and they brought him right in. He landed under power. There was no auto rotation involved, but it was interesting because he had never landed there before, which I was shocked at because he flies like this is his home area. Or Bob Hope. We're going to go by Bob Hope, which I have scenery for. We're going to do a flyby of Bob Hope because I know everyone doesn't have scenery. And the scenery is very, very heavy. So on our flight today on the LA River, I was going to read a little about the LA River while I was sitting here. But nah, we want to get going. I'm sure people want to go. It's hard for me to read stuff as I fly. I will attempt it. I will make an attempt. Vincent Thomas Bridge, Los Angeles River. That's funny. To me, it's the LA River. I've never really called it the Los Angeles River in my life. Spanish Rio de los Angeles. Not a correct pronunciation. Historically known as Paima Payaxai West River by the Tongva and the Rio Porcouru River by the Spanish. It is a major river in Los Angeles County, California. Its headwaters are in the Simi Hills and Santa Susana Mountains, and it flows nearly 51 miles from Canova Park to the San Fernando Valley, downtown Los Angeles. This is kind of the beginning right there. This is where it starts now. Look at that. And there used to be... It's not in the... Oh, dang it. Come on, stop that. It's not in this sim. There it is. I believe that is a RC airport right there. That's a little RC club airport. Isn't that cool? So it has X's on it because it's not, real. So you really shouldn't land there. There we go. Just getting started. And like I say, normally no water. This is more like what it looks like right now. And we're coming to this dam, which I can't remember the damn name of. Part of the flood control for the LA River. Trying to remember exactly where I am. So this is... That is the 101. Oh, I totally froze. That's the 101. And it goes next to the... Uh-oh, I lost it. There it is. It goes next to the 101. It gets much wider in just a few minutes. Much, much wider. And man, my sim is not liking this. I don't want to turn the photogrammetry off, but I might have to. Fly down the 101 for a minute, go to our first airport. Take your shirt off, first time chatter, and your screen name is Take Your Shirt Off. We had a hot tub stream once. Yeah, exactly. I'm leaving it to your discretion. This is a Wendy's, sir. Nice. So it goes under the 101 right there, obviously. We just snuck under the 101. We'll soon be at Universal City for our first rooftop landing. The roofs in LA had a mandate that over a certain height, I think it was 10 stories, you had to put a helipad on it in case there was a disaster, like in the what was that movie with Steve McQueen and all those people where a huge skyscraper caught on fire? Anyway, that was the idea of putting helipads on every building. And they just recently decided that, I guess because it hadn't happened in LA yet, they got rid of that ban. So you no longer have to put a helipad on. Towering Inferno, that's the one. Towering Inferno. I think I lost the river. It may be right there. It may be. I definitely lost my good... Yeah, that's it, right? Yes, it's still there. I've still got it. I still got it. So we're coming into Universal City, and there's a mass of studios up here. Television and... I was going to say radio. Not radio. Television and movie studios. I believe it's the Black Tower that we're going to. So I should go there and then look for my next thing. Yeah, that Black Tower, I'm pretty sure, is the Universal Hilton. And many of these has a... the helipads aren't... what do I say? They are usable, they're closed. Most of these buildings, the helipad is closed. But there are quite a few where they keep it open, you know, for anyone who wants to take a private helicopter. And I know that very soon we are going to be having heli taxis. China is there. They're just getting approval now, but they expect heli taxis in China any day now. They're basically giant drones, right? They just look like a drone, and they're programmable, and they're going to have pilots to start, but the idea is to not have a pilot. The basic idea, I'm pretty sure, is it that could be that building over there. I might be hitting the wrong building. I won't know until I set down. So yeah, you see how the one just to my right also has a helipad? And yeah, this is always the, let's see how many helicopters we can get on a pad proposition. Or land for 3 seconds and move on. 3-second landing and move on. And this is working pretty good. And so anyone that can type and is not in VR, can you tell me what the 10 means? Yes, I do know the answer. I'm just seeing if you do. Ha! What is the 104 on the helipad? Not you, Red. I know you know. What is that one? Look at that. Okay, there's my 3 seconds. And we'll back right off now. Next. Very nice. Yes, it is weight. It's not actually tons, it's the actual weight. So I think that means 10,000 times 1,000. Is that correct? Can anyone help? That was Comcast Universal. So yeah, that's not it. The Hilton is over here. And Universal Studios is just below us. It's actually a pretty good... It's not bad. I mean, this is just photogrammetry. It's the amount of helis allowed on the pad. That's it! That's it! And this pad actually looks really nice. This is amazing to me that this is what we get just with the standard sim now. We get this. Yeah, that's a good one. That's the best answer of the day. How many helicopters can you get on the pad is the number. Whoa. And this number is also, this is also 10. So we should be able to get 10 helis on here. Ooh, I like that livery there. I like the blue Red Cross livery. That's nice. Let me pop over here for a second. There we go. We have never done this before. Absolute first time. Oh, there's another MH. 60 is just as popular as the UH-1 today. Just as popular. That's Universal Studios. And you can take a tour and see all kinds of stuff. I actually don't know what you see on the tour anymore. 10 might as well be the IQ required to land on it. Oh! It's a little different in the real world. In this world, sure. Sure. In the real world, it's a little different. If you really use your imagination and think that, oh, if I miss this, I'm not going to survive, it gets harder, but it's hard to be that imaginative. So I've been invited, like I keep saying, I've been invited to, jeez, I gotta get out of here. I've been invited to do the resource exceeds memory. I need to remember that phraseology so I can get rid of that. To do the 737, I'm just waiting for someone to invite me to do a full-scale UH-1 simulator. Who's gonna invite me to their full-scale UH-1 simulation? Other than the meltiness, this is, you know, it's pretty cool. That's the lot. Those are all the buildings. The top part is kind of the tourist part, but it's still a working, every bit of it is still a working studio. So anytime they want to film here, there was a blue screen up here. And you could actually park, like, hover your helicopter by the blue screen and use it like a blue screen. It was that big. It may not be here anymore. It seems to have disappeared. I saw in the real world where they did take it down. They got rid of it. And then just over here is, I think it's the Disney Animation Studios, is just this area here. One of these buildings has Mickey Mouse on it, but I don't know if we see it in the sim. And I will have to do just a turn around Burbank. That's where I'll be landing on the 13th. 13th of January, if anyone wants to hang out there and buy me a cup of coffee. No, I don't think the Disney building comes out right. It's one of these buildings. I don't think it's modeled right. Or I'm not to it yet. I may not be there yet. I'd be further down. It's like Disney Animation Studios or something like that. Can you believe Disney has an entire area like this? Oh yeah, it's probably this area here. I think that is their building. That also Pixar might be right next to it. Pixar, Disney. There's even an extra helipad in the parking lot there. That's probably for the execs. This is another one. I'm sure it says on my map. I just can't see my map right now. Coming around so I can set down and figure out exactly what studio this is. Get my facts straight. Huge, yeah, these properties are massive. Massive, massive, massive. I worked at some point in my illustrious career in Los Angeles, when I was famous. This one's also 10. I worked as a messenger. And the fun thing about being as a messenger, and it probably doesn't work anymore because things have changed in the world, but when I was a messenger, the way you got into studios is you acted like a messenger. You just basically acted like you're supposed to be there, right? Most of the time, the guards would just wave me on through. Because I look like somebody making a delivery, which means cargo shorts and look like you've been driving all day. But yeah, most of the time, they didn't know me. They would just wave me on in. Yeah, you go ahead. There's stories about a lot of people, old Hollywood, making their way into studios. I think that's a lot of it. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at the map and see where we are now. So this is center on my aircraft. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is even the building that I picked to land on. So this is the ABC Riverside building. This is ABC Studios. Walt Disney Studios is what my nose is pointing at. The nose is pointing at Walt Disney Studios, which is pretty nondescript building. It's those buildings there are Walt Disney Studios. So I think for a lot of what they do, they rent out other studios. Disney Studio Lot, Buena Vista Gate is just basically right here. That's the gate to get into the Buena Vista. Oh, and that's why I recognize this. I think I used to go here. I think I knew people that worked here. This building looks familiar. It looks very familiar. I also worked in TV animation at one time. Get on some... Oh yeah, I was going to go through all of my tracks that I've been playing all year. I'll just keep going right on through. There we go. There we go. Jump back in. So I'm going to do a loop around Burbank. The airport, if you have Burbank Airport from 2020, from Orbix, it does work. I just put it back in. It's taken me a year to have any confidence about loading scenery into this sim because of the problems that we had in the beginning. We've been able to load scenery from day one. It's just like, well, it's better if I don't load scenery. So I haven't done that for a while. So that's the Buena Vista building there. Oh, my weather just cleared. Am I going the wrong way? I think I am. I think I want to take this street here. Yeah, there's the airport. Burbank Airport, Bob Hope Airport. Got any autographs? You know, I didn't. I met many famous actors. The thing about living and working in LA is you don't. I think it's the same as New York. It's better. They're just people, right? You don't really want to. I didn't want to bother them. Plenty of people do bother them. I talked to many celebrities accidentally. Rutger Hauer was sitting at a restaurant on Franklin, and I was checking out his bike. It's like, oh, that's a nice motorcycle. And I looked up, and he was just kind of glaring at me. I was like, oh, I think that's Rutger Hauer. So I didn't say anything. Kept moving. And then the actor who played Reese in the Terminator movie, and he was also in The Deep, and he was also in Aliens. I'm totally forgetting his name. He's actually still does a lot of stuff. He was working out at a gym I went to, and we just started talking. Very nice guy. Introduced himself. Just said, I'm an actor. Didn't say anything about why I might recognize him. I never could figure out what to do with an autograph. So there's Burbank Airport, Bob Hope Airport. They built P-38s here, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Marco? I don't know if Marco can talk. He's probably in VR. But they built P-38s here during the war. I'm fairly certain because they have P-38 artwork all over this place. And it was... at some point, the name was changed to Bob Hope Airport. I think it might have been after his death. But the scenery for it is actually working pretty good right now. And, oh, I know the other thing. No clue, he says. The other thing is that I'm forgetting is I started my training here. This is where I started my flight training in a DA-20. First aircraft I flew. Right out of there, right out of Burbank. And somewhere in these warehouses, right around here, somewhere, are Jay Leno's cars. And probably Jay Leno working on them as we speak. That is my guess. I think I'll skip the Glendale landing and just go straight to Pasadena. So yeah, that was Bob Hope Airport. K-Burr. And I'm considering doing the flight out of there in the 737. I think I might just copy my real world flight. It's Skunkworks at Burbank. Isn't Skunkworks? Oh, were they? Was Skunkworks at Burbank? They may have been. I just know they have the history of the P-38, and I think that's why, because I think they used to build them. Maybe they finished them and tested them there. I don't know if they built all the parts, but they had some big connection with the P-38, not the A400, but the P-38. On the other side of that hill is the Hollywood sign. If anyone wants to go to the Hollywood sign, raise your hand and we'll backtrack to it. Right now we're going to the 134 freeway to the Rosebowl. Oh, did I have other things on there besides the Rosebowl? Oh, I just had another landing, another random helipad. I know, it just comes up. It's supposedly an Irish song. I don't know that it is, but that might be Gaelic. Or might be. I don't know. I'm going through all the set lists that I have put aside. I still don't know why my music company doesn't let me play them back to back to back. It's weird. So I'm playing them individually. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? What is it called? It's called Joan Hussian. Joe Hussian. I don't think it should be in this set list, but I'll let it go. It's in the wrong place. Oh, follow the freeway. Again, lots of helipads. We got a stadium coming up, so we have to land. Well, the stadium is historic. Rarely do we land at a stadium and then read about it, but I'm actually going to read a little about it. And what is that freeway there going the other way? The freeway going the other way is that the 210? Oh, that's the 2. That's the 2, and you can take it into the 210, and you can take it quite a ways. Isn't this cool country, though? Nice. Look at that. I can find an escort. I just love this area. I mean, once you get used to LA, once you get through the harshness, the ability to live here, you know, the traffic and the expense and everything, then you can start enjoying the fact that you just live in this amazing valley surrounded by all kinds of different, what's the word? All kinds of different areas. It's quite nice. We can cut across here. There's some reservoir that I don't know about. This actually looks like construction. One of those. Maybe they're building some massive thing here. Are they building a new stadium or something? Doesn't that look like construction? That has to be a construction site of some kind. No one here from LA that can tell me what's going on? Rosebowl coming up. There it is. I got it in sight. Now we should be able to get every single one of us in the Rosebowl. It's huge. Of course, it's not as big as our stadium. It's not as big as the Duck Stadium. It's old. Anyone watch the Rose Parade? All of the floats are made out of organic matter. Just look it up. P38 at Burbank, as well as Skunkworks. Okay. I thought so. Now again, this is pretty embarrassing for Microsoft. They didn't do this stadium any justice. Some of the stadiums they handcraft, and some of them they don't. And this is like probably one of the most iconic college stadiums there is. Rose Bowl's been going on here for a bazillion years. One of my podcast guests just pointed out recently that we've never won a national championship. Well, there's only been a national championship for a couple of years. Cheese and crackers. Before that, it was just bowl games. And they simply meant that you would get better draft choices or something. It just meant you would do better. Coming up, here we go. How's it going over there? Flying the 500. Coming up. Oh yes. I actually brought up before the opening of Los Angeles Aqueduct, the river was the primary source of fresh water for the city. Although the Los Angeles region will still receive some water from the river, I had no idea, and other local sources, most of the water supply flows from several aqueducts serving the area. The Los Angeles River is heavily polluted from agriculture and urban runoff and other things that we just won't go into, okay? We're just won't go into where the pollution comes from. But, you know, everything. I'll just say It's not hard to find a needle if you're looking for one. And probably, I don't know if they still do this. There used to be a lot of street racing in the Los Angeles River. Call premium seating to secure yours today. The Rosebowl. There's what it looks like in the real world. Isn't it gorgeous? What do I care? I'm not going there this year. Rosebowl game is what? Rosebowl game, January 1st. It's not us. It doesn't even say who it is. Oh, that's funny. No info about the thing. Premium plan your visit media. About. Oh, wow. It doesn't even talk about... Really? Press releases, digital press, event recap, plan your visit, stadium rules. This is not the place to see what I need to see. Okay, forget that. I tried to not use Wikipedia. I thought, oh, I'll just go to their site. There's got to be some history on the Rosebowl site about the Rosebowl. No, there is not. Oh, I see what's going on. It has redirected me. No, I keep hitting the wrong link. The Rose Bowl is an outdoor athletic stadium located in Pasadena, California, United States. Opened in 1922. 1922. The game, hardly anyone even knew what American football was in 1922. The stadium is recognized as a National Historic... Oh, except Marco probably knew. You remember the 1922 Rose Bowl game, yeah? It's a National Historic Landmark and California Historic Civil Engineering Landmark with a modern seating capacity of 89,702. So it is about the same size as the one in my town. Rose Bowl is the 20th largest stadium in the world, 11th largest in the United States, and 10th largest NCAA stadium. The stadium is 10 miles north-northeast of downtown Los Angeles, but it's just a couple of miles from Pasadena. Still using I wonder, that's an interesting question, isn't it? When did they start using helmets? Do you think they were using leather helmets like when it started? I swear you can find pictures of them playing football with nothing. Just like the minimum, just heavy sweatshirts, like sweatshirts padded up, like Hans and Franz. I would bump you up. And as soon as they realize that it hurts, yeah, no, that can't be as soon as, because they still know that, and yet they slam into each other helmet to helmet on occasion. It's a penalty now, but they still do it, and I don't always think it's an accident. And they have a new type of helmet that looks really dorky. You know those big, have you seen the big, they have this padded thing that will greatly reduce your injury rate, and people don't wear them because, you know, it looks stupid.
What should we do now, sir?
It's not.
We're stopped, sir. Good.
Is it break time?
Why don't we take a
or is someone
5-minute
just
break?
playing that for me? we're gonna take a break at the Arboretum. Arboretum. It's next on our stop. We are thinking of going there on our trip down here. So I have another helipad in there. Oh, there's not many airports. Oh, there's an airport near the Arboretum, San Gabriel Valley. So we'll be near
You.
Kilo.
Finally awake.
Nova stuff's going nuts.
You trying to cross the border, right?
We'll be near Kilo Echo Motel Tango if anyone's interested. Santa Anita Racetrack is where we're going. Santa Anita is like another stadium, and it's right next to the Los Angeles County Arboretum and Botanical Gardens. Let's see if I can get to there. Let's check this out. In 1922, American football players, both in college and the early NFL, which was founded that year, primarily used soft or hardened leather helmets. These were often called leatherheads. Right. That's funny. I thought that came from the pilots. And mark the era when head protection became widely adopted, though not yet. Man, so 22 was the year they built this. They thought maybe we should start having some kind of protection. I don't think a leather helmet's going to do much. I mean, it hurts when you... It's gotta hurt. I've never played in a college football game or a pro game, but it's gotta hurt when you hit helmet to helmet with a seriously designed helmet. But with nothing but a piece of leather? A flight helmet, basically? Good thing they didn't call themselves skinheads. Well, maybe they did before. All right, folks. Let's go take one more stop. We'll take a break. Once again, I thought this flight would be faster. But it's going to be a normal amount of flying because I have a lot more to show off. I have a lot more cool things to talk about. I have information on a couple of bridges. I have information on oh, that's it. A couple of bridges. Yeah, that's all I got. Oh, and the helicopter. I was trying to find the helicopter route below LAX, and I didn't find it. The high school I went to scrapped their football program because a kid was killed running into a goalpost with a leather helmet back in 1911. What? No way. You were in high school in 1911? Still doesn't have foot. Oh no, the high school you went to. Okay. I was reading that as if that happened when you went there. Now I got you. Yeah, that's terrible. And it's not, it doesn't happen as much anymore, but people still get, they break their neck playing football. It's a dangerous game. And concussions are, they're nasty. That's a terrible thing. And yet you have to have multiple percussions before they'll say, oh, you can't play anymore this year. One concussion is not it. I still watch it. I know it's a brutal game though. Brutal. But so is they don't wear any helmets in what am I thinking of? Polo? With the horses and the clubs? Yeah, they do. They wear helmets. What am I talking about? Santa Anita Raceway. Skipping downtown Pasadena. Oh, I don't have to. We can land there. That's actually where I'm close to where water polo wears helmets. Water polo does wear helmets. Those don't look very secure either. We can hit Pasadena. That's where the big flight's going to take place in the 737 simulator. I should pinpoint it. I'm actually staying in Burbank. But one of these, this is Pasadena, I think, right here. One of these has a very nice helipad, it looked like. Randomly pick a building. Not great looking helmets. It seemed like one of these looked pretty cool. There are some of them I landed on that were terrible. I'm gonna just make up a building where the flight sim is because I don't really know. But if anyone is in LA, or if anyone just has ever wanted to fly a full motion flight sim, large aircraft, it might be worth it to go check it out. Yeah, these are pretty plain Jane, but one of them looked really good. Randomly land, and then I'll look at my map and see how close I am to the one I picked on the map. Yeah, see the ones in Burbank, of course, because Burbank is fancier. Or Universal City. They were much nicer. And the one downtown is probably pretty awesome. I think it has a 12 on it. Fairly certain it has a 12 on it. So, oh man. It'll do that. Oh, what's this have on it? This has a 6. This is a smaller one. I wonder if that's why it's not as fancy. This one is a 6. So now look at my map and see where the heck we are. Oh, no way. No, I was wrong. I was going to say, oh my gosh, I landed right on the helipad I was thinking of, but no, I didn't. So I'm not quite in Pasadena. It's the, oh, it was the police department that I was going to land on. Has anyone landed on the police department where I put the little thing? Tried to turn labels on, and I'm not in the game. There we go. Oh, there's people all over the place. Good. Yes! There is someone on the police department. Awesome. Very good. I could put in the address and get the actual location, but if I come in here... I love the sound of all these helicopters. So I'm pretty sure it's down this alley. It's this building right there. I would get paranoid living with all these freaking yeah. You know what? This is kind of what it's like living in LA. There is a lot of helicopters. Found the settings in online multiplayer replication. What? Multiplayer replication models? Whoa! Now I have... Oh, that's crazy! With vocal helicopters. Now he's got them all. Now we're good. Oh, I was gonna also... Well, we'll do this many times. Many times from now. I'm only kidding. This isn't a building. But it's... Why did I close the poster? Why did I do that? I just don't know about my decisions. My sim decisions make no sense. I mean, my streaming decisions, they make no sense. Why do I do what I do? The place is called We Fly Arrow. We Fly Arrow. And I'm just going there, you know, at great expense because it sounds like a fantastic thing to do. But let me see if I can get you a picture. There it is. Here's a picture of the actual full sim. It's full motion. It is obviously, it is not a commercial sim. Anyone can go there, and it's not expensive compared to flying an actual simulator, you know, to keep current. I mean, the airlines pay for those sometimes. For pilots, not all of it, but this, like, see, a little kid is flying it. Anyone can go fly in the sim, and I guess a lot of people that have done it. Oh, you know what I'm doing? No one can see this, can they? Oh, yes, they can. There we go. Gemini jets. I guess some people go there to get over their fear of flying, which I thought was kind of cool. Yeah, it's for hobbyists. It's for hobbyists. It's not for building time. It's not. Now his Sky Command's co-worker and instructor in there was working on a commercial pilot's license. I'll find out if he still is. But so there are commercial pilots around. It looks pretty fun. I mean, it's not a helicopter. It's not what I do. But when I was invited to go fly that, even though it's like 2 hours away for me, 2.5 hours, I just thought, oh, come on, man. I really should do this. This is too fun. This is too fun. Oh, I need this button. Yes, that button. One more time. Okay, we're going to go by the stadium, the next stop, and take a little break. Refill my water. Perhaps look for a snack. Just down the highway. Pasadena has just a ton of history.
Check your fuel, your snacks and drinks.
That's it.
Joe is live. It's go time.
not my latest podcast, but about a podcast ago, I interviewed a writer that writes fiction about Pasadena and also writes nonfiction about Pasadena. He's lived there a long time, and he knows all the, what's the word? Knows all the dirt. He's got all the dirt. If you can believe it, not everything in Pasadena is like above board. Is strictly above board. You know, it's hard to believe for any city near LA. It's hard to believe. But that's the truth. Oh, okay, next set list. Again, I'm just running through the set list that I have made, that I've been using all year. And actually for the last 4 years, some of them. This is yes, it is. This is Pasadena, California. We just left the Rosebowl, very famous college stadium. And we're now headed out to Santa Anita Raceway and the Los Angeles Arboretum, which I didn't know existed, but apparently it does. You've never heard the expression above board? It means honest. It means above board would be something that's honest and done correctly, I guess. I wonder where that expression comes from. That makes me curious now, where that comes from. So when you say things are not above board, they're maybe not being done with integrity. If you were doing things above board, you would be doing things with integrity. I don't see the gardens. I don't think they're depicted in here at all. All right. This is Santa Anita Raceway. I can't remember why I went here. I went here for something once. When it was closed, it was pretty fun. On the up and up. On the up and up. That's another one. It's similar. Kind of like under the table kind. Yes. Yes. It originated in the late 16th to 17th centuries from card games and gambling. In those days, the board referred to the table. Cheaters would hide their hands below the table to switch cards, palm them, or perform sleight of hand undetected. Honest players kept their hands above the board, visibly to everyone, to prove they weren't cheating. Oh, that's so cool. So it comes from gambling. It comes from gambling and old-timey stuff. That does make sense. That totally makes sense. This place, I mean, it's a horse racing track, so you might imagine it's really nice. Even the barns and stables are really, really nice. This is the host to, you know, multi-$1,000 horses and $1 million hoses. I almost said hoses. Horses. Thanks, Red Heron. That was from Red Heron. I really can't remember what the thing. I mean, it was something I was doing for one of the places I worked. I may have been bringing a gift to someone. I may have been picking up something. I just don't remember. But I remember it being a pretty awesome site. Might have been bringing. I worked for a blueprint company. They might have been redoing something and they needed their blueprints. That was interesting. Oh, well, now we got some fun action here. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh no, oh no. I'm having a difficult time, which is really cool. You guys will not believe what's happening. I think this is hilarious. I sank into they're racing around the track, and meanwhile I can't join because I sank. Look at this. I sank into the dirt. It's real dirt. In case you were wondering what they're using here. It's actual dirt. Here we go. Oh, right in my face. What? What? It's because it's a little soft lately. There's been a lot of rain here. Red Aaron thinks he's a racehorse, but he is. But he is. Doesn't that sound like the name of a racehorse? Oh, wow. My sim did not like the whole sinking into the ground thing. It's really upset. It is really upset that I sank into the ground. I'm gonna have to reload. Well, we'll take a break first. Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. It is really weird when this kind of thing happens. I have a slideshow going on. And I don't know why. Most likely, if I reload the flight, I'll be fine. So that is what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Everyone, it's time to have your snacks. Snacks and refill your drink, and we shall be back. I'm gonna end the flight. Oh wow, no, it's really dying. My sim is really dying. It is intermission time and flight. Come on, sim. Come on, little sim, you can do it. You can do it. I don't think it's gonna crash. Good time for an intermission when my sim is crashing. Come on, man. Shoot. I don't want to start the actual break until I have some closure. There we go. Okay. I got to this screen. Everyone who owned the game. Yes, it's true. Everyone who owns the game does know the feeling. Oh, whoa! Look at all those little green dots. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, we shall be right back. And here we go. Shabid said CDD for your GPU VRAM not enough. Now, I was watching this great video from Two Tone Murphy about that very thing. And something he reminded me of, which we all know. Uh-oh. It's not working again. Oh, no, I'm already in the spot I need to be in. I'm already there. Let's see here. If you don't have enough VRAM, no, go back where you were. You probably have this setting, all these settings, and where's the other one? This setting might be too high. Try turning this down. Try getting all of these off ultra and at least just down to high. It barely makes any difference in what you see. It makes hardly any difference at all. And then air traffic. The quality I have on ultra so I can get all the different models. But anything you can turn off of ultra and turn it down, especially parked aircraft, airport services vehicles, those things can definitely be turned down. And it won't, I mean, you'll barely notice it. And absolutely friend request accepted. There you go. Now you'll be able to see us, find us easier in the future. Come on, go back. Don't make me restart you. I don't want to restart you. I don't want to restart. Oh, yeah. This isn't right. This isn't good. Dang it. It didn't CTD, but it's definitely stuck. It's definitely stuck. I could do this all day long, right? It's not going to get unstuck. Ah. Whose settings are more interesting? Oh, you know what I did? I forgot my water. That's the wrong button. Wait a minute. There we go, right back. Did I lose everyone? Did my whole computer crash? Is that what's going on? Yeah, well. Let me see if I can... There we go. That's more interesting. I have to kill this guy. It's not responding. Not responding. What does it tell me? Does it tell me it's not... It doesn't. It doesn't say it's not responding. I hate that. It always annoys me. But it's frozen. Oh, you know, this is why I've been hesitant to put in stuff. I haven't been flying around with extra scenery for a long time. Minute I put in extra scenery, of course it might be because all you awesome people are here. Too many awesome folks. I can't stand it. Flight Sim gets worried. You do. Thank you, Marco. I appreciate that. It was total. All I heard was silence. And I'm just waiting a few seconds to restart because I think it really needs to shut down for a moment. Where's my heli, bro? Exactly. Yep. So here we are, Santa Anita Raceway, just right by the Los Angeles County Arboretum and Botanical Gardens, which I don't think you can see in the sim. Okay, now this should be a 2-minute process. Start your timer now. You put a pic of your pic of my laps in the voice chat text channel. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. I know what you're talking about. Let's check out the laps. Something we do often. So voice chat today, someone asked me this earlier. It's actually in the Red Heron Sim Pilot Discord. On Thursdays and Sundays, it's in the Flights with Joel Discord. But because of the long history that we have with Red Heron Sim Pilots and starting my whole stream there, I don't see the picture. Because I'm in the wrong... No, event chat. Oh, did you put it in my event chat? I don't have an event chat. Voice chat text channel. Oh, I got the wrong thing. Never mind. I'm just talking to myself. Just talking to myself. Oh, it's yellow. Mine's always red. This is Red Heron going around the red. Wow, you went around a lot. You went around a ton. It looks like one solid marker line. It doesn't even look like... It doesn't even look like what it is. You got it pretty good. Very nice. 33% now, almost there. Please stand by. Yeah, it is. You changed the color. Me being disguised as a Chinook in Red Herons. Oh, it happens. It happens. It's Kev Sim Corner coming in with a party of 10. Welcome. Welcome in. You're just in time to see me restarting. Well, we're watching the Red Heron cam while I restart. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the flight. You didn't even need to change tires. Or skids. Didn't need to change tires or skids. We're in Los Angeles, checking out some of the areas up here as I'm going here in a couple of weeks. So I'm flying around Los Angeles, looking at the LA River, looking at Pasadena, looking at Burbank. We've passed all those places. We went to the Rosebowl. We're on our way to San Pedro Harbor. Good day to you, navigator. Welcome in. Welcome in. 50% loading now. My sim became a slideshow. It didn't like Santa Anita racetrack. That's what happened. It didn't like the racetrack. Maybe because I wasn't racing. It got mad at me. It got upset. PowerX, yeah, that is what it looks like, isn't it? A PowerPoint presentation. Oh, that's funny. My wife did an animation on PowerPoint a long time ago. She's trying to figure out a good way to do a little animation. And that's what she came up with. That was a little before AI. Oh, I could have played that video. Whoa, that's loud. How is that so loud? Why? How? Interesting. I have no idea. And my volume is gone. There it is. Oh, that's funny. It's no different. I didn't change anything. Okay. There we go. Hey, Kev Sim Corner, welcome in. I just saw you waving. I just saw your waves. Were you racing? Were you racing with two-tone? Doing some F1? Oh, look at this. I'm up. Oh, you're not jumping ahead, are you? If you put it on nighttime, isn't that going to take us to the ending of the show? Oh no, don't tell me you're not. Okay. Oh gosh. I'm going to start at the nearest airport, as I think that'll just be easier. And I will fly past the racetrack again, just to see if I see anything that looks like the, wait a minute, what was the nearest? There's the racetrack. Oh, people are all over the place. Look at that. No, is that it? That's a speedway. Erindale Speedway is right there. I didn't realize that. There's an actual racetrack. And here we are flying around a horse track. And there's an actual automotive racetrack. This is the one. There you go. Solo flight over Swiss Alps. Oh, really? Ooh. KEMT. Thank you, guys. I saw that after I found it. There it is. All good. All good. Excellent. Excellent. Let's turn on some lights. It's getting a little dimmer here. Best fireworks I ever saw was coming back from San Diego on the 4th of July, because the whole freeway, everywhere we were going, we're headed downtown. You're headed downtown? You're not even waiting? Cheese and crackers. Okay. Oh, I'm hoping this is gonna work. I'm still not getting great performance. I still am not getting great performance. It's my fault. I picked this area. Oh, come on, man. It's funny because I haven't changed my settings for a while, and and I tried to like turn them down so this flight would be a little bit better. And now I'm having trouble. Oh, I've got lots of birds. Lots of birds. Oh, that track's been closed a while now. Well, we were at Santa Anita. And I'm gonna have to restart the map as well because...
If you listen closely, you could hear the mating call of the wild Otaku maiden.
What the heck? You come up with some of the weirdest stuff, I gotta say. Some of the weirdest stuff. Restarting more things. I'm kind of lost. I'm a little bit lost. Oh, let's look at where you're going. I thought this was the right way. Oh, it is. It is. I got it. I'm going past the Santa Anita again real quick because I'm curious if I see anything of the Arboretum. There's a few helipads downtown everyone can stop at. The flight plan calls for, so you can't really see the Arboretum at all. The flight, oh, kind of. It's all those trees. All that stuff there. Yeah, it's right there. The flight plan calls for Anita New Life 2. A few, yeah, there's a few. The flight plan calls for the Citibank building, which I think is the tallest. I think the Citibank is the tallest. those are all really awesome, even without an add-on. Orbix made a great add-on of the medical, some medical helipads and the police helipads, but I don't think it works in this. I don't think it works in 2024, unfortunately. The police building was pretty cool. Yeah, there's a few. Just like there's a few oh, before my sim crashed, I was starting to talk about the I'll just push this as much as I can. I was starting to talk about the amount of helicopter traffic here. If helicopters bother you in the least, this is not the place to live. Oh, now some weather's coming in. Now there's some weather loading. Wow, that's one we've never heard. Airwolf. Airwolf. Hey, there's no Airwolves with us. There's no 222s with us. I don't see any labels yet. Is that what broke my... Am I off autoplayer? Am I off multiplayer again? Oh my gosh. Or am I just too far away? Oh no, there they are. Okay, I got you. Be there in moments. I can see downtown. Just minutes away. So we're now flying over from Pasadena to downtown LA, flying over San Marino, and then we'll be in South Pasadena, which is really a whole different city next to Pasadena. On our way back to, we'll just be crossing the LA River on our way to downtown. If I have this right, I'm looking right at downtown. If I don't have it right, I am not looking right at downtown.
We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony. And in this cartoon,
there we go.
We're comic dispensers. We crack them all the senses.
Tiny Toon Adventures. I thought that might be Animaniacs. While I was in Los Angeles, I worked as a PA for a while, which one tends to do when living in LA. That is a production assistant, if you're not sure what I'm talking about. So I worked as a production assistant on this little cartoon called The Tick. It was a Saturday morning cartoon, really brilliant. Wait, how are you seeing my Apache? How am I seeing it? What do you mean? Because I have it? Why wouldn't I see it? Spoon! Red Heron has seen it. So when I was working on that, I worked with a lot of people from this show Animaniacs, which is like the biggest cartoon at the time. I worked with a lot of actors on that. Some of those actors, I think, are on The Simpsons now. Oh, because other don't like streamers? Wait a minute. Because other don't like streamers? I don't understand. The streamers don't like the Apache? Huh. Or you don't like streamers and you were firing at me. So here's the LA River again. Oh, and we missed Dodger Stadium. I guess we won't be stopping there, or maybe you did. Dodger Stadium is here. Didn't they like win something this year? Didn't the Dodgers actually win something? Some big thing? I could swear they did. Dodger Stadium also has no love. It's got no love. I went there a few times. Dodger dogs. Yeah. Dodger dogs. The police station is just down to our left with multiple helipads. Now I think when I lived there, they were using AS350s. I wonder what they use now. You know, I guess I don't even know. So that the tallest building there, I think, is the Citibank building.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama,
that's
Haiti,
what I'm
Jamaica,
going
Peru,
for. Is that
Republic
Animaniacs?
Cuba,
Yes.
Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too.
Yes.
Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and
That's
Sierra.
it. So I knew a lot of those people because they were on the tick. And I had the fun job of getting them to sign their contract when they came in for their brutal, I'm talking brutal, 4-hour recording session for the half-hour show that we did. That was what they were scheduled for. It rarely took them 4 hours. They knew their stuff. They rarely took 4 hours. And they were getting the script when they walked in the door. They walked in the door, got the script, and pretty much they would be done in like an hour or two. It's all up to the producer because if they get the lines right, it doesn't even matter if they're in order or anything. They just need the lines, so they run right through it. And the leads knew who they were. The Tick and Arthur, they knew who they were. They didn't need any practice. So this one has got a 12 on it. This can hold a big copter. Yeah, we're playing GTA. I didn't tell you? No, if we were playing GTA, the graphics would be awesome. Whoops. Oops. So is this the Citibank building? Yes, it is. US Bank. No, this is US Bank. I put the Citibank on the map. That's Bank of America's over there. It's a heist. It is. I've never been up to the top of that building. I was up to the top of that little teeny building down there, the Bonaventure. I don't think it's the Bonaventure anymore. I think that was sold. But way down there, not that one. It had a glass elevator. Oh, where is it? Is it gone? Where's the Bonaventure? There it is. This building, really cool. It has glass elevators. So when you go up it, you can see out. So it's a little nerve-wracking at first, and then it gets less so. So we must have been on one of these other rooftops. There was a party. I don't remember the situation. But it was there was a party up here on the roof. Very cool. Very fun. That was a very LA thing to do. Yeah, look at all those awesome helipads. All of those. Okay, a few people are still sticking with it. Appreciate it. Sorry about the restart. Oh, I was gonna read who's still. Oh, Red Heron's still here. And that's going by too fast. Midlife Crisis is here. Ty is here. Ogate is here. Jonas is here. Crawdad is here. Overspeed is here. Well, maybe Overspeed could be doing something else in LA. I forget. This is a huge place. Castor Troy. Castor Troy is here. Llama is here. Debo is here. Let's go over and get just a little smidge of the LA River on our way to Oh, also, there's a stadium. Well, let's do a loop around a stadium that I've never been to because they just built it when I lived here. It's where the Lakers play. This very obscure basketball team. There we go. Any Lakers fans in the house? Yep, Bank of America and all of those other buildings down here. Just remember, built with your money. If you've ever had a credit card, this is what you built, downtown LA. This is where it went. So it's getting to be dusk, and I'm leaving the weather alone for, obvious reasons. Let's see if it works. That is... Oh, geez, I'm forgetting the name of the stadium. Come on. Is it still the same? Staples Center. It's not called that anymore, is it? I thought someone bought it. But the old Staples Center. That was just finished when we moved away. And then, even more exciting, right next to the Staples Center that you can't hardly see. Let's see, I'm trying to see where it is. Where is it? Right, there it is. Right next to the Staples Center is the Convention Center. And that's where they would have one of the biggest car shows of the year and big studio shows, special effects shows, the big industry show, which I went to once because someone got me a ticket. And so it was all the different people in the movie industry, like all the different props makers and different people like that. And I had a question earlier about if I got any autographs. I didn't get an autograph, but I did meet Lou Ferrigno, and what a nice guy he was. That dude is a giant. Mercedes. Okay, I thought somebody bought it. Lou Ferrigno was really just ready to greet everybody. Really nice dude. He was just there helping a buddy with his booth. My favorite booth was the one, there was a swords maker that made swords, and he made realistic swords from about every era. And one of his main things, which I've found to be true from several different sources now, is how light actual swords were, because you didn't want to wear out people that were in combat. You couldn't have a heavy sword. Most of the sword makers, I guess, prop makers, make pretty heavy replicas, and his were made as true to the real thing as possible. And they were super light and easy to swing around. They're very nice. I was there with my pyrotechnics friend, so he was checking out all the pyrotechnics folks. Have you ever met Arnold? I do not know Terminator, but I may have seen him a few times. I don't know if people remember, but the reason that an automobile called the Hummer, the Humvee, the reason that got popular as a civilian vehicle is because Arnold wanted one to drive on the streets of LA. They were military vehicles. No one had a Hummer in the US anyway, just to drive around. It wasn't, no one had done it. But he wanted one. I guess he, drove one in a movie or something. And so they made one for him, and you know the rest. It took off. They're not even popular anymore, but they were huge for a while. Everyone wanted a Hummer. Everyone wanted one of these things. So I may have seen him drive by, but I have no idea because everyone drove one. He was so cool, he needed one himself. Exactly. And now I've got a new friend request. Okay, I will get to it as soon as I get down here. So this is the LA River. We're now going by the industrial part of LA. We're getting to South Central. If you've ever heard of LA, it has a very bad rap, but a lot of it is people working. It's warehouses and industrial. And look, see all the trains? Because this is where a lot of just work goes on, Just like work. We're almost to Long Beach Harbor. Him driving his Hummer with cigar. And you know what? He did always drive. He looked like Arnold. If you see Arnold, you're going to know it, because I know a lot of people that did see him. And there was no mistaking. Like, he always had a cigar in his mouth. And, he's looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, he's always like that. My kids need to watch The Tick. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Funny stories about The Tick. Many funny stories. Yeah, he is a legend. He's why Joe Rogan got so big as well. Because that was Joe Rogan's first big celebrity, and that's when his podcast blew up. We would get the scripts for The Tick. Now, there's a cartoon, there's a, what do they call them? Graphic novel. But this was more of a comic book. And the comic book is really an adult comic book. It's not really for kids. So it has a lot of adult humor, innuendos, things that... It's an adult book. So when we got the scripts, we would have to take whole pages out and say, you know, we can't really put this on Saturday morning. It was on Fox on Saturday mornings. And I didn't have to do it. I did have to go in and read it and say, do you think any of this is, you know, got to be taken out? And it just always cracked me up. I would get to read the scripts like literally right off the printer, because I'm the one printing them. I'm the PA. And yeah, it was always like, this is not going to make it. This isn't going to get in the show. And then they did a couple of rounds of live action ones. Both of them failed. One of them starred, is it Tim Warburton? Elaine's boyfriend in Seinfeld? Getting that name wrong. But one of them, he was perfect for the Tick. He was like, perfect. But for some reason, it never caught on with audiences, even though it was genius. Genius. Yeah, that was my favorite show to work on. How do I send sound? Do you mean send sound to... The only sound that I can hear is my sound in the simulator. Patrick, thank you, Patrick Warburton. I might be pronouncing it... Was it? I think that's right. That's him. He made a perfect Tick. But so did the next one, like the people send. Oh, those are called blurps. There's a blurp panel in Twitch. On the Twitch page there's a panel of blurps that you can send. And I think you can use your channel points for a lot of them.
When you're living in a
there it
van
is.
down by the river.
And so if you click on your channel points, you should get some blurps.
has entered the airspace.
And like that. Yeah.
It's only a game. Why
There it goes. Keep it up,
It's only a
man.
game.
Come on, there we go.
Why do you have to be mad?
Red Hammer camera. Red Hammer. Snacks and drinks. Flights with Joe is live. It's go time.
If only I got $1 for every blurb. If you're wondering, I don't.
Fatality.
So all these bridges are a little low. They're a little low for us, but it would be fun to fly under a few bridges. Maybe we'll find some coming up. Maybe there'll be something. No, my light is on. Okay. These are all the freeway crossings. It does kind of suck I don't get paid for those. If people like Grandpa, people like Grandpa that come in and play them, some of those require a small fee. What are they called? There's a few of them that need you need to buy bits, but I don't get much. There's some that I've made cost because I don't want to hear them all the time. Yeah, the one they watched was animated. That's the one I worked on. I worked on all 3 seasons, but the 3rd season I didn't get credit because they were mad at me for going to DreamWorks TV Animation Studios. They were mad at me. It was the opening of DreamWorks TV Animation Studios. Why wouldn't I go? One of the most boring entertainment jobs I ever had, because they never got the show off the ground I was working on, but almost got to meet Spielberg. Spielberg came to look at the show we were working on. Is there one where I can find a sound online then play it? There's not. I mean, if you go to blurps, you can find a whole bunch of sounds in blurps. But it's all that program. That's what you're hearing. You're hearing that program, which is tied into the stream. It's all very complicated. Trust me. Anyway, almost got to meet Spielberg, and before he came, the heads of the studio were like, "Okay, everyone, he's coming as your coworker. You work with him. Don't surround him like a bunch of kids, and make it so he can't even get through the building. Like, be cool. That didn't happen. The head of the studios came by. No one crowded that guy. But when Spielberg came by, oh man, that was embarrassing. So I never got to meet him. If people were not acting like little kids, in you know, he is the biggest celebrity there is. So people were excited. Couldn't get near him. Could not get near him, and didn't even try because I wasn't about to add to that little embarrassment. The cool thing was he invited us to his Christmas party. Now this is a Christmas party he didn't attend. He didn't come, but he had a Christmas party for his employees, and he even invited the new folks at the TV animation studio. So I got to go to his studio in, oh geez, where was it? I think it was on the Universal lot. I think he still works there. And he had a bunch of original oh geez, I have a Norman Rockwell's. He had originals. So on your channel, yeah, the blurps are down there on the channel. It's hard to explain.
Alert! Cobra N
There it
has
is.
entered the airspace.
Spoon!
Oh, nice! You found it. You found it. That was from the cartoon too. That was it. I forget the guy who played the tick. He was also brilliant, just brilliant. So here we are at San Pedro Harbor. The harbor's on our right, and there it is.
It's only a game.
There you go.
Why you have to be mad?
Oh, I've created a monster.
It's only a game.
This is.
Why you have to be mad? It's
Long
only a
Beach.
game.
This is. Oh no, we're
Why
gonna
you
have to
be mad?
turn that off.
It's only a game.
Hey, wait a minute.
Why you have to be mad? It's only a game.
Okay, pause
Why
that.
you have to be mad?
Can't do that. There it is. Thanks, Red Hair. And I don't know if that was a good idea. This is Long Beach. We're in downtown Long Beach now. And I'm going to park on one of these buildings because, again...
Know your role and shut your mouth because the people's champ is ready to talk.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
So I have scenery in right here. I have scenery for the harbor and the bridges. And what was the third thing? I had 3 scenery. Oh, the where we started. The airport where we started. All freeware. Yeah, don't overdo it, please. Because we'll have to give you a timeout, which we can do. But we don't want to do that. Oh, this one's terrible. This one's terrible. But this is where they have, if you're into racing, this is where they have the Long Beach Grand Prix. And they have several different categories. Oh, this one's private. Everyone come over here. It's a private helipad. I've not seen one that said private. That's great. That's great. There we go. Hello. Slightly moldy toast. Love the screen name. Love the screen name. So the Long Beach Grand Prix has several different categories, even ones that just about anyone can enter if you've got a car and you can qualify. And then all the way up to, I think they race, is it F1 cars or Indy cars? It must be F1 is the final race. And it goes around town here. It goes right around the town. If you get way up, you can almost visualize it. It goes, this is the back straighter right there. It goes down there. And it goes down there. And then I think it goes like around there somewhere. And then back around. Something like that. Anyway, Paul Newman used to race here. A lot of celebrities have raced on this track. Very fun. Oh, let me throw in that scenery real quick. Here, we'll switch to this guy. Oh, hey, he jumped the gun. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year's Eve. Somebody, did you make it darker? That's not real time, is it? Anyway, I'm waiting for it to get dark. We also have some freeware fireworks, which I didn't put in the scenery. But those are the three sceneries, and that's where you get... I really like this area. Like, I think it's a interesting place to fly. The bridges were not approved, I found out, for 2024, but they all work. So all these bridges you see around here, you can tell that they're updated. And a couple of big ones that we're going to land on. A couple of the really large ones. Help, I'm getting bombarded by substitute. Oh, is it? So I have my time wrong. My time must be off then. No? I just meant,
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Oh, you went for colored... You went for patriotic colors on the bridge. Here we go. A little patriotic colors on the bridge. Nice. Nice. Now, my plan was to fly out to an oil platform and back to the bridge. So I think I'll do that because in case there's people on the flight, just in case, that have not been to one of the built-in oil platforms. It's only 12 miles. The one out here is pretty cool. It's very small and it's really awesome. Oops. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. There's two of them next to each other actually, and I'm curious if the CH-47 can even get on it. So that is San Pedro Harbor. And there's an interesting thing that I didn't know until I was watching this pilot fly his helicopter around LA. Those islands out there are actual oil islands. I don't know if they store oil or if they're pumping oil out of the ground. Those little islands, like right there to my left. But all three of them have some kind of oil manufacturing on them. I think they might load from there. Load tankers, something like that. It's kind of wild. Kind of wild. Bob Hope Airport, named after a guy in America's Funniest Videos. Bob Hope? It's on America's Funniest Videos?
How come all you guys sit on your helmet?
The Queen Mary is there, indeed. It's a massive port. Yeah, it's definitely the biggest one in the area. Just found out that Jeff Dunham built his own helicopter. I watched a show about an Englishman building a helicopter. One of those, you know, home builds. He went for, wait a minute, what else did he say? I'm going back to see what I missed. Charlie didn't surf. Oh, jeez. Drill, baby, drill. That's right. It's amazing how much
Charlie, don't surf!
is out here. It is really amazing how much oil is being drilled right off the coast here. You don't see it from the shore. In Santa Barbara, you do. Santa Barbara, you look out onto 4 or 5 oil rigs. And it's a really gorgeous, picturesque city. That reminds me, drove past the liner they're dismantling in Mobile today. The USS United States, I think. Oh yeah, we went to visit the Queen Mary when we lived there, where the Spruce Goose used to be next to it. Spruce Goose is now in Oregon. But it was really amazing. They let you down in the engine bay. Now it's a hotel. I think you have to stay in the hotel in order to tour it. I'm not sure how that works anymore. And it's in disrepair. It needs millions and millions of dollars of upkeep. And I don't know how they're going to get that. No one's that interested in the Queen Mary. But it's amazing. It was a troop carrier during World War II. They converted it because they needed more troop carriers. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. Okay, continuing on down the set list past America. Now here's my Hawaiian set list. This is good. Good for this area. Anyone still with me? Do I still have anyone here? A few. A few are coming out.
Way to go, superstar.
I keep hitting the wrong button. I keep doing that. I'm curious if you really could fly this way. I'm basically flying hands off. Whoa! In a Huey. I don't think you actually can do that. Not sure that would work. You can
Please
just...
like and subscribe for more disappointing content.
Oh man, we are going crazy on the blurps now. Whose idea was that? Oh, there's my oil rigs. There they are.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Yeah, exactly. Wait, I think I gotta go in and put a timer on that one. It's only a game. It's gonna get a timer on it. A timeouter. A little timeout every time someone plays it. I see what looks like a line of ship nameplates on the horizon. Not surprising. There are a lot of ships out here. Yeah. Yeah. Unless it's people coming into LAX. It could be a line of folks coming into LAX. Crash again, relaunching. So this is going to be tricky. These oil rigs are, they're very small. They're very small. Oh, it's almost coffee time. It's almost coffee time. Wait, slow down, dude, slow down. I did this yesterday. I came in way too fast. And I could not stop by the oil rig. My collective is full down. There we go, I'm stopping. Also, there's no windsock on these things. On all the add-on ones, there's windsocks. But not on these suckers. These suckers do not have windsocks. Hey, my camera's all messed up. Why didn't someone tell me?
That's what she said.
And oh, that was good timing. That actually went with what I said. Oh, jeez. I'm wondering when the first things are going to start. I've got the add-on in here. Yeah, I stopped. That was What I just did, completely wrong. Do not watch this stream for real world helicopter anything. Really great helipad here. It's really awesome. There we go. Look how great, look at how great this thing is. Oh no! Ah! Did you fall through? I'm gonna stay on the edge. I think other people can land at the same time. Because I was just stunned and amazed when I came out here earlier. I was just amazed, whoops, at how much, whoa, oh, I can't get through. Can I get through there? Oh, I just got through. Now, what is that?
Oh my
you,
God! What is that?
You can do this. You can walk around out here. It's actually working better today than it was yesterday. Almost. The detail is just mind-boggling. All right, back on board. Whoops. Little problem. This might be when I get the frame rate glitches. Nope, still good. Still good, still good. All just fine. Just fine. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty fun. These are oil rigs that came with the simulator. If anyone's wondering, these come with it, and if you go to the North Sea, there's literally hundreds of them. Yeah, it's a bit of a copter orgy, isn't it? It's a bit of that. What is that movie from the 70s? Oh, jeez, I'm totally forgetting. Probably no one would even know what I was talking about. It's about like Roman times, I think. It was one of the first non-pornography X-rated movies. It starts with an O, I think. Oh, I'm totally forgetting. Caligula. It's a little Caligula out there. I think I'm saying that right. I'm sure you all remember that. Come on, you saw it. And I believe this is identical. I'm pretty sure it's identical, but they probably really are. Oil rigs don't change a ton from rig to rig. It does seem like they usually have somebody on there guiding you in, though. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I pleaded fifth. I knew it. I knew somebody. Now we just head back in towards, I think I can see the harbor from here. We've got a harbor and 2 bridges I want to see, as well as some New Year's extravaganza. Just wanted to see the 400 land on the helipad. Did it? Did it work? I've seen him land almost everywhere. We have the Vincent Thomas Street Bridge, as well as a whole bunch of unnamed bridges. And what are the 2? I even got information on them. Not the Rosebowl. Oh, I didn't read about the other thing. The Vincent Thomas Bridge. Oh, and the Long Beach International Gateway Bridge. That's the other one that has the red, white, and blue lighting that you saw a preview of. Long Beach International Gateway Bridge. They're basically the 2 bridges that get you from the other side of San Pedro Harbor to Long Beach. Get you over there. Give it time, everything will have its name on it. Oh, somebody now, Allegiant has switched to the Spruce Goose. And I still see it. I'm surprised. So now people are switching aircraft and I can see what they switch to. That's a new thing. It's absolutely a kind of a new... So as much as we complain about multiplayer, it might be improving slightly. There might be some improvements. It is possible. It's not entirely impossible. Can I piggyback on the Spruce? I mean, I kind of can. I can't literally land there because I'll fly right through it. But, you know, I can get close. Boy, if that thing really flew, people could probably do stunts like that. Because it would probably support the weight of this helicopter on its back. And when I get up to it, I see that it's too small. That thing is bigger than that. There's a real, underneath the actual Spruce Goose in McMinnville sits a real UH-1 Huey. And it looks like a toy compared to the Spruce Goose. It does not look that big. It looks like a toy. If they Spruce flew, I would want to do a barrel. Yeah, no, of course. Of course. Well, if it flew, it would be capable of doing a barrel roll, wouldn't it now? Oh, now he's kind of taken off. It's pulling away from me. I'm very close, though. I can almost do it. All right, Dipe is giving it a try. Oh, look at that! Ah! Swear I almost had it. If only I could take a picture at the same time. Oh, it jumped. It jumped. It's not as real as it gets. Boom. All right. I've just about had it. It's gliding too. It's just gliding along. No power. No power at all. The English homemade chopper was called the battered chopper, by the way. The English homemade chopper was called the battered chopper. I wish I could remember the series where I watched someone build one. I thought it was a rotorway. I'm pretty sure it was a rotorway this guy built in his garage. He had no pilot's license. So he bought the thing and he did a whole television series. It was back when it was not YouTube series, it was a TV series. And he built the entire thing. And then learned to fly it. Then got certified and learned to fly it. And lo and behold, he was really surprised how hard it was. Yeah. The challenges we do on here. And if you did that on DCS, I would have exploded. It would have blown us up, right? I don't fly DCS, but wouldn't I have exploded? Oh, wait, let me go see the other bridge first. No, we'll look at this bridge first. There's a couple really cool features about these bridges. For one, the guy did all of the bridges in the area. Yeah, madness indeed. Built it, then learned to fly it, which is not a Y501 pipe, which is not uncommon for rotorway helicopters, because it is a home built, and they say, you know, they make it sound like anyone can do it. And you're going to spend something like 50,000 hours. You're going to spend a long time building it, so you have time to learn to fly it. So all these cranes are part of the add-on. These cranes look terrible just in the sim without this add-on. The cranes, a lot of the containers, it just looks like a port now. It looks more like a port. And you know, Tom Cruise works here. Before he fights aliens, he works right here. So here we go. This is our big, does this work? Did you see those birds flying in formation under the bridge? Was that just me? There you go. You can do that. And the other thing you can do, if you go up around the other side. Nice. Oh, let me see everyone else. Anyone else? Yes. If you go over here... Sorry, I gotta get back in. I can't fly outside. It's one of my weaknesses. I don't care about learning to fly outside. I'm getting reckless now. I'm getting a little bit tired or something. Getting reckless and I don't have my coffee. Gotta see some. I might need to take a break on the bridge, a bridge break, because I do want to end with a little more fanfare, it being New Year's and stuff. Okay. Can I do this? Will this work? Oh, there's the coffee. Can I do this? Oh man, is it windy or what's my problem? What is the deal here? Oh, there we go. There we are. Perfect. It even sits on the road. So this is kind of rare, reckless and without coffee. It's kind of rare that you can park on the road like that. A lot of bridges have you parking up above them and just in all weird kind of ways. You know what I mean? It's really sharp. Really sharp. The fact that it left the road in down here. This is the original Microsoft road. It's kind of in the wrong place. Nah, the V22 is. The V22 is what? Oh, up on the top? V22 is reckless, yeah. I mean, there are plenty of times that emergency helicopters have probably landed on bridges. I'm still waiting. I thought it would be darker by now. Oh, I guess it's not even dark for me, so I will have to jump ahead an hour in a moment. Let me check something. Let me check something out here. Isn't that great work, though? Dude did a great job. Freeware. Donationware, really. He's asking for a donation. And we'll just do that for a moment. Got the moon, got the bridge. Just checking some behind the scenes stuff. Here's what's coming up. Oh, look at that. Flying under the crane. That is so cool. Those are so well done. They are so well done. He was just waiting for me to come over there and have a look. I can tell. Just waiting. So we are on... Oh, let's do this first before I go to break. Am I going to go to break? Has it been that long? Oh, it has. I missed my second break already. So I'm going to take a little break right after I read this factoids. The factoids about where I am. This is the Vincent Thomas Street Bridge. With a lot of helicopters on it. This is not the best picture. Oh no, let's go this way. With the sun behind it. That is a cruise ship. I'm pretty sure that is where they dock. There's cruise ship. Mostly what you're going to see here is not that, well, tankers, but cargo ships. Mostly cargo ships. It's fun to go across this because you're way up there. It's a 1,500-foot long suspension bridge crossing Los Angeles Harbor in Los Angeles, California, linking San Pedro with Terminal Island. That's the name of that place where we just were. Terminal Island is where he's flying in and out of those cranes. It's the only suspension bridge in the greater Los Angeles area. The bridge is part of State Route 47, which is known as the Seaside Freeway. Didn't know that. I've been over it many times. The bridge opened in 1963. So did I. And is named for California Assemblyman Vincent Thomas of San Pedro, who championed its construction. Its chief engineer was William Jim Djorkovich, who was instrumental in bringing pre-stressed concrete bridge design to California. It was the first welded suspension bridge in the United States. Holy mackerel! That's amazing. And it's now the 4th longest suspension bridge in California and the 76th largest span in the world. Well, that's hardly worth mentioning. Other bridges on the island include the 1948 Commodore Haim Lift Bridge connecting SR 47 North and World War II pontoon bridge from Ocean Boulevard to Long Beach, replaced in 1968 by the Gerald Desmond Arch Bridge, then by the cable-stayed Long Beach International Gateway. Now that's what I was wondering. So the Long Beach International Gateway is a cable-stayed bridge, and this bridge is a suspension bridge. Things you need to know. Things you need to know. You heard it here first, and we'll be back in just a moment.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Ooh, 26 seconds to spare. What happened to my music? Who stopped the music? Did somebody break the music? What comes next on my lists here? Oh, the one, this is kind of a, this is perfect for ending this stream. It's perfect. Perfect.
Check your fuel, your snacks and drinks. Flights with Joe is live. It's go time.
It's go time. Nice timing. Now that's how you play a blur. Cobra knows. This might work out absolutely perfectly. I still wish I had a single button to reset my camera, I was gonna say my outdoor camera. My drone cam. It still needs more than one button to reset. It's just nutty. There we go. Let's fly. We're gonna go past, this is the Vincent Thomas Bridge. We're gonna go right past the Long Beach International Gateway Bridge. And then just R. Oh, really? Just R? 9 minutes till end. 9 minutes till event end. What? I understand you not at all. So if I'm out here in the drone and I push R on the keyboard, that didn't do it. There's B, gets me back inside. So this is the other bridge that is part of this awesome scenery. We end when we want to end. I almost got completely lost in trying to, I'll fix that camera for next time, I guess. I almost got completely lost in trying to find that series. So here's the railroad bridge they talked about in that brief description of the Vincent Thomas Bridge. This is, this bridge actually comes up. This is part of the scenery too. Very, very nice. Look at that thing. That's so cool. So that raises up to let boats through. Couldn't they just have built it taller? And then we go around here to the International the Long Beach Gateway, and there are several smaller bridges on the Los Angeles River that he included. Oh yes, I almost did this wrong. We didn't go under this one yet. We must go under. We must go under. I'm also seeing a bunch of wires that I think were included in this scenery. Power lines. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Straighten out, straighten out. Whoa, that was close. Oh! That timing was perfect. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Nice. Now, if you don't have the add-on, you're going to run into the bridge. Just saying. I'm totally turned around, aren't I? Yes. Quite. Quite. Oh, there's a couple cool things. We've got to land at the helipad by the Queen Mary. It's kind of a shame that the Queen Mary has not been done better. So there's the end of that bridge, and it continues over into Long Beach. And then you see these other bridges going back up the LA River that were upgraded. All of that's been upgraded. I just love flying around here. Maybe because I used to live in the area. Used to live near... Oh, did you find it? You found it! Oh my gosh. Can you send me a link to that or something? Like, how did you... That's my phone? Okay, I gotta land and check this out. Here is the helipad. There's... Now, when I went to Catalina, I took off from right over there. Just over there. But the one that they have now is over here. I flew in a helicopter to Catalina. We thought it'd be fun one year. And we flew out there for Christmas. We took a boat back because it's really expensive to fly in a helicopter, as many of you may well know. Oh, there's a bunch of birds. That is the old Spruce Goose Pavilion. I don't think that's there anymore. I don't think that still exists. I guess I could go look in a couple of weeks. This is a couple of large helipads for the commute, or at least one of... Wow, this... Hold on, I gotta turn my music down. It's really getting... It's blaring, right? One of the helicopters that takes off from here is the Catalina one. That is a commuter helicopter, or it was. I'm not sure if it still goes out there, like if it still works that way. But when we flew out there as giddy little teenagers, okay, not teenagers. Well, the map data they use is from 20. Oh, is it? It's from 2012. Oh, you mean the Sims map data. Oh, I didn't realize it was that old. I thought it was 5 years old. 2012 was like 100 years ago. 2012, did I even live where I lived here. Yeah, that's old. That is old. So this, though... Oh, now I want to try the R again. I need my glasses to see something. They could either repair her or she would face the same fate as the SS United States, which is reefing. Oh, interesting. I hope they don't do that, but that might happen. You know, they repaired the Queen Elizabeth, but that's in England. So somebody in England came up with the money to repair the Queen Elizabeth, and it is, I think it's still moored. It doesn't, like, go anywhere, but... Yeah, because I'm using a different keyboard setup, the R key doesn't work to reset my drone. Oh, it resets it. That's... Oh, the R goes like that. It goes up and down. You can see the year beneath the ball in the square. Oh, really? This is the Queen Mary. The birds look better than the ship. And that's the elevator. You can take the stairs or an elevator to get up there now. Not bad. Compared to an ocean to today's, dude, that's way off. What's way off? Oh, you mean the fact that, I started with 2020 keyboard and then I modified it from there. My keyboard is way off. It is. You never pay any attention to what I say. Wait, I don't need to do that. If I go into here, you see, you've got the choice. So I'm on that keyboard. So if I go to 2024, see, this is my setup. Otherwise, everything explodes. So if I do 2024 helicopters, let me try that one. That's theirs. And now... Yeah, well, that's what right. So if this works... No, that still doesn't work. And I've looked for the binding, but I cannot find that binding. That's 2024 keyboard is the same. You hit R and it resets? Is it because you're in Germany? Is that a German thing? No, I didn't want to do that. Wait a minute. Don't change the profile. No, don't change. Okay. Well, I could set it on something else. I could put it on something else. You know what I mean? My new helicopter profile. Actually, that's what it's supposed to be on. It's not even supposed to be on FWJ. That's not right. That's not where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be on this. Now I'm curious if that will work. That's what it's supposed to be on. Right there. I'll see if I can find it. No, that's the 20. Yeah. Sorry, folks. Doing a little technical stuff on the side as I stream. I'm not sorry. I'm not. But I do like this scenery. I do. Even though I don't think it's relevant any longer. So now if I hit the R, yeah, it still goes up and down. See, those are my, that's my D key. That's my S key. That's my G key. That's my T key. That's my W. W goes this way. Q. What if I just randomly find it? F. S. R. X. I know it's one of these. It will just take me right back in there. No, not that. Reset drone target offset. Okay, so that's what I need. I could connect it to R. No one would know. No, at least on this keyboard. So I'm already using this profile.
It's only a game.
Whoops. No, 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 no. Why did you do that? Number 5. Really? Number 5? But that doesn't work because I have it set up as a custom camera. Oh, it should work though. Let me try this a second. Let me just try this. Oh, that works. It's on 5. Ah! Thanks, guys. Thanks for the help. We are moving on. We just have a little bit more of our trip. We're going to fly the helicopter route underneath LAX, which I couldn't find. But in the helicopter charts, which I still haven't spent the $9.99 a month to get from the charting place. But there's a route that goes under LAX. It goes on the beach. It used to be 700 feet was your ceiling. Of course, you had to be in touch with the controllers the entire time. You had to be in touch with the ATC or you couldn't do it. But when they knew you were there, you know, usually the airplanes are taking off, so they're well over 700 feet. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, because they're already no, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, they must wait, give you permission when there's nothing taking off, because that doesn't seem high enough. It's on the keyboard, not on top of the keyboard. What? Oh, I see what you're saying. It's on the keyboard, not on the... Yeah, I get it. I was confused. What's my plan say? My plan says... Oh, that's exactly what we want to do. That's exactly right. Because we're not worrying about that. But we're going to modify it. We're going to go around here, because this is gorgeous. We're going to go around this little area on the coast, and then fly up the coast, past Hermosa Beach, and stay at 700 feet to fly under that flight path and end up in Santa Monica. And by then, our big show should be started. It should be going, and we'll wish everyone a very happy new year and be on the way. I'm still deciding about Thursday. Anyone want to see me fumble around with commercial jets on Thursday? And that's my plan, or not do anything. I'm so close to knowing what I'm doing with those. But I have no time. Sounds like I have to dip. Okay, take care. Thanks for coming by. Have a good one. See you again. This is beautiful. Look at that. It's gorgeous. well, I mean, industrialized, industrialish gorgeous. Not gorgeous like a beautiful spring meadow, but it's nice out here, I swear. Sunsets, there's nothing like a sunset in California, just like there's nothing like a sunset in Hawaii. What you get in California, in LA, not in California, in LA specifically, is you get this haze that you won't get anywhere else. You know what I mean? It's got its own special haze. Try something. I need to go this way. It was bugging me that I'm not center. This is really bothering me. Ta-da! It's your own special haze from, you know, the haze out here. It's lovely. I don't know if it's represented perfectly in the sim, but it is. Oh, let's go through these cranes. Let's go this way. I mean, the scenery developer who made this freeware scenery, he put in the cranes, he put in telephone poles, he put in containers. He may have put in a few ships, but I don't... Oh, yeah, I think some of these ships, they may just line up with the cranes. I think he put those in. I mean, this is a little piece of payware level scenery for free. Pretty soon we might get some double action. We might have something to go with the sunset at any moment. Any moment here. Ooh, and look, there's a moon. We've got a sunset. We've got a moon. We've got houses. Oh, parks. Beautiful parks out here. This is one of the, even though it's right by the harbor, it's one of the nicer areas in LA. It's pretty upscale. Pretty upscale. I'm surprised it's so nice out here. I feel like my weather's not working. I guess the rain starts in a couple days, just like here. So, I think it's 47 here right now. Oh, Heidi found the show I was trying to figure out. With the guy who built A Chopper is Born, Rotorway in the UK. It's called A Chopper is Born. TV presenter Mark Evans made the television series A Chopper is Born. Mark Evans, A Chopper is Born. Any of you folks from the UK might remember this. All started when we asked to become technical advisors to the series of executive producer Keith Duddy of 121 Television. It was envisioned that filming would take place near their base at Melbourne in Worcestershire. Anyway, this is him trying to build in his garage. Mark Evans. Great series. Now from there I can see if it's still on. I'll put a YouTube link if I find one. And I've just nearly stopped. Because I was doing that. Whoops. Oopsie. I think that's a golf course. Is that a golf course? Yeah, massive golf course out there. Also some great hiking in this area. There's another area you can go right off that road, which I think it might be Highway 1. That might be Highway 1 down there. But you can kind of go to the end of the road and go hiking out here. Oh, there, now I'm back to speed. If only I could do all this stuff live when I go down to LA, but the internet is just not, or the phones just aren't quite powerful enough to go live on Twitch from places like this. Just doesn't quite do her. Oh, look at this. Great. So awesome. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's right. You had to change the date to get the fireworks, didn't you? We got to change the date to get our finale. I totally forgot about that. Still think it's too light. We're also going near the airport that Robinson Helicopters is, correct. We're going just to the west of the airport where Robinson Helicopters build their helicopters. Has anyone seen the new Robinson helicopter that looks like a Airbus? It looks like an Airbus. They're expanding their fleet. They're making the largest helicopter they've ever made to compete with like the EC-130. Well, it will compete with the EC-130, the R-88. That's it, the R-88, which will be competing with the EC-130 and the Bell 505. I think is what they have their sights on. The 505, the 125, H-125, and the like. It's way cheaper if they can do what they're trying to do. They're trying to get it in for less money. Bigger blade, I think. If I remember what I read, it was introduced at the Heli Expo. It's got a bigger blade than the rest of their choppers. So let's see if I can change the date without changing anything else. Can I keep... Oh, that's not what I want. Can I keep my time and just change the date? Oh, it is on December 31st. This is the 30th. It's on the wrong day. We'll see in a minute. If things don't start happening, I will change the date to the proper day. Oh, I should have done that in secret. So I need to be at 700, I said. Oh, I'm at 600. I'm low enough. Flow didn't work. Oh, you had to do it on the... Try the normal. Oh, okay. Normal weather up here. Custom. Boop. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, so it should be starting in a moment. We're still at dusk, and I'm getting a little high. I want to stay in the boundary. I'll get in trouble. Mine was already on the 31st too. Oh, interesting. Interesting. This is probably the Redondo Pier. I assume we're at Redondo Beach now. You changed my flow to January. Oh, really? Oh, you changed your flow to January 1st night. I was going to see if it would just start for me. You know what I mean? I wanted the drama. Oh, it is on January 1st. Let's see what happens. Oh, because I changed. Oh, yeah. It's a day off. Are they in Australia? Where are these guys? I'll probably have to make it later. I'll do that soon. Look at that. There's not enough of the special color orange that you get here. I'll just say. That special color that makes your eyes water the minute you land. There's not enough of that in that sunset. I think I have my AI traffic turned mainly off, so it's probably, I'm not going to see anything. Any jets. Peller 42 is in England, aren't they? Well, are they? Does Edson live in England? Did he come all the way across the pond to go to the Flight Sim Expo? I thought he lived... I don't know, actually. Even though I've heard before. All over the place. Oh, he's in Memphis. I thought he was somewhere in the U.S. Hey, the fact that Flo is back, who cares? Who cares where they live? Who cares that it's slightly off? I'm gonna get it to work. There's a little place called LAX. This is a great beach, folks. You can go out to this beach and watch the aircraft take off right over your head and even get a little jet fuel on you. Not even kidding. You will get, you know, a little bit. You'll feel something when you leave this beach. See the lifeguard stations? Yeah, there's the parking lot. No charge. It's usually not crowded. No crowds, no charge. I must have my AI traffic completely off, so I don't see anything. Love all the seagulls. In the real world, when I was watching a real pilot do this, he was dodging the seagulls for his life. Oh, that's what happened when he went to Whitman. That's what it was. He had a bird strike. Now I remember. He had a bird strike and he couldn't tell where the bird hit. So he just said, there's an airport, I'm landing. And it turned out it was fine. But, you know, in the real world, I guess, if a bird hits your helicopter, it's not a good thing. It is not cool, man. Not cool at all. There was some great Santa Monica scenery for here, but I don't know if it works. So I left it out. This is Marina del Rey, I believe. Right there, it's full of boats. Full of boots. I thought I would see something by now. Come on. We're going to Santa Monica Airport, which is an airport, a threatened airport. They're trying very hard to close it. The people that are trying to close it want to make apartment. They want to put apartments there. And that's no good. That's no good at all. Did I miss it? No, there it is. Just what I'm thinking. I missed it. It's right there. And again, this is a towered airport because it's so close to LAX. It is. It's probably Class C. I would have to look at the chart. LAX is Class B. I think it's Class C. So you got to get permission and stuff. You're welcome to fly in and out here, and it's pretty slow. Pretty quiet. I went to a helicopter fly-in here. Boy, this was a long time ago. We went in like a 30-minute flight in a 206, and it was less than $100 for two people. It was hardly, but it was because it was the fly-in. So all of the people who worked with helicopters in LA basically were invited to come to this fly-in, and a lot of them do. So it was all the news helicopters, police helicopters from all different, you know, sheriffs, LAPD, fire, National Guard. Wow, look at that. Yeah, I got a little glitch. This is happening every time I come into an airport, and even when no one's with me. That's why I was messing with my stuff. There's one helipad here. It's big, but there's just the one. We'll go over here and see if I can find it. It's down here a ways. Well, I'm only slightly disappointed. I thought I would have a show by now. It's not dark enough. Is that it there? That's it right there. We'll just move in sideways like this. So I'm curious if they still do the fly-in every year. Very curious. See, look at that thing. It's huge. It's massive. Any helicopter you got, bring it on in. It'll fit on this pad. There we go. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Oh, he's not in the middle though. I'm just on one side of the H. It's so big. It is so huge. Okay, now for the grand finale. If it doesn't work for me, we're going to camera 2. There we go. This should work. I'm gonna just try it with flow and see if that happens. There we go. Pilot 334, hello, got a question for you. Do you have or fly the ERJ-170? I do not. I'm mostly a small plane and helicopter dude. That is mostly what I've got. Yeah, we got him. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, we'll do 2358, see what happens. Because that's midnight. Oh, yeah. There we go. How about that? I can't close my... There. Oh, and the weather changed, too. It changed. Yeah, hey, you're very welcome. Very welcome. Sorry I can't help you out there. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Because there's sound with this. So everyone, if you could, shut your aircraft down. If that's not too much of a bother. Oh, that doesn't work on this. She's still dancing. Still dancing. Yours is already off. I'm still winding down. Oh, I could do that, couldn't I? I could do that. I could kill multiplayer. And just be reasonable here. This isn't gonna work. I can't do that. Get this guy back in there. And do that. All right, just for the final picture as well, we're gonna go to. We're gonna watch this a minute. I'm gonna watch this a minute and say Happy New Year. Right there. Let's see what this is like. Oh, where'd it go? Man, this just isn't doing its thing today. Here we go. Do I have to cut the fuel to get this to shut off? Yes. There it goes. These are already off. It shouldn't even be running. It shouldn't even be running. Cheese and crackers. Here we go. Still someone here. Anyways. Yeah, I've got to... Oh, I thought there was more sound with it. I thought it was louder. I can't hear a thing. All I hear is jets. Boom. Boom. No, there's no sound. Yeah, didn't it? So there was sound before. Maybe it doesn't work with the 2024. Oh, there's a teeny bit. Boom. Boom. Funny you should say that. They're not very loud. I can't hear them. All I've got is sim sound at 100%. But I do have something else. Happy New Year, everybody! Should I just leave it here for an hour?
He's on fire!
Thanks so much. We'll see you. Maybe Thursday. We'll see how we feel. See if the Ducks lose too badly. Confidence. I'm just going to leave this here a minute. We're not even going to raid today. We're just going to watch this for a while. Take care, everyone. Oh, I think I do have a... No, I've only got a break timer on this screen. Oh yeah, I don't have an ending. I don't have an end stream here. Ending, but I want to end with a full screen. There you go. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. I know what we need.
We have arrived at our destination. Thanks for watching Flights with Joel.
Happy New Year.
Streams and we had fun. Lots of joy, oh what a run. With Joel leading, we soared high. Through the clouds we did fly. Flights with Joel, what a
watching.